Ah, Seattle, the Emerald City, the shining jewel of the North, the bustling port town. And Tacoma, the, town? Hello, my name's Christopher, and for the next 4 or 5 minutes or so, I'll be taking you around some of the not-so-boring parts of this town. Join me on Out by the Sound. I'm here at the Dickman Mill, or I would have been if I'd arrived 42 years earlier. Never trust Tacoma cabbies. But behind me, you can see the old pilings from the mill. They held the mill up, and they're a great piece of history. They're unfortunately also a great piece of pollution, which is why they're being yanked up in a little bit now. Yeah. Well, that was a bit of a downer, wasn't it? Let's move on to some history. The mill itself was started in 1898 by one Abraham Kuhn and was surprisingly cheap to set up at only $500, which in his day would have been $17,000. So, you know, very cheap indeed. Later on, the mill was sold to one Leonard Howarth and Ralph Dickman, and the two transformed it into a lumber mill. After this, it entered a golden age of prosperity, lasting about 84 years until Dickman died in 1972. In 1979, a fire rocks the mill and it is burnt out, after which for about 2 decades it just sits there, a burnt out shell of what it used to be, until the early 90s when Metro Parks bought it. And they seem to be doing something pretty nice there. They're restoring the old saw. So, happy end of the story. The Tacoma Boat Building Company was established in 1926 at 1840 Marine View Drive. You might notice, that's not where I'm standing right now, because I'd rather look at the ocean than a whole bunch of semi-trucks on the tide flats. What is there really to say about the TBC? They lasted until 1996 before they folded, but they did build a whole bunch of boats for the World War II troops. What boat builder didn't? And they also made a couple of boats that helped out with the Deepwater Horizon spill. You know, that time when an oil company spilled gallons and gallons and gallons of oil into an ocean and destroyed local economies and ecosystems and then paid almost no price for it? Yeah, they helped with that.